If you've never seen The King of Comedy, 1982, it's one of those movies that just gets under your skin, in a good way. Directed by Martin Scorsese and starring Robert De Niro, Jerry Lewis, and Sandra Bernhard, it's a super dark, kinda awkward comedy that totally skewers our obsession with fame and celebrities. When it first came out, barely anyone saw it, but over time it's become one of Scorsese's most spot-on and influential films. What's it about? Rupert Pupkin, De Niro, is this super awkward, slightly creepy guy who wants nothing more than to be a famous comedian. The problem? He's not great at reading social cues or reality. So he's obsessed with this late-night host, Jerry Langford, played by Jerry Lewis, basically being Jerry Lewis, and dreams up these wild fantasies about being best buds and the next big thing in comedy. One day, he actually meets Langford by chance and convinces himself his dreams are about to come true. Spoiler, they're not. After getting rejected over and over by Langford, Rupert teams up with an even wilder fan, Masha, Sandra Bernhard, and together they kidnap Langford, demanding Rupert get a shot on the show. Seriously, the crazy part? The network actually puts Rupert on TV. His routine is weird, needy, and awkwardly hilarious. Naturally, Rupert gets arrested, but because everyone now knows his name, he becomes famous anyway. The film ends with this killer punchline. Rupert gets exactly what he wants, basically for doing all the wrong things. What's it really saying? The movie digs deep into a bunch of stuff. Fame and delusion. Rupert is totally out of touch, and the whole film is about how media can mess with what's real and what's just wishful thinking. Celebrity worship. We love famous people, maybe a little too much. Media manipulation. At the end, you're genuinely not sure if Rupert's success is real or if we're just watching another crazy fantasy. Loneliness and desperation, all that fame chasing. It's just Rupert trying to fill a huge hole of insecurity and loneliness. Why people love it now. A lot of critics say The King of Comedy was way ahead of its time. Seriously, it basically predicted reality TV, influencer culture, and the whole famous just for being famous thing. And if you've seen the movie Joker from 2019, you'll spot the influence right away, especially with De Niro playing a reversed role. Rupert Pupkin, awkward as he is, has become a kind of reference point whenever people talk about crazy fandom and the dark side of chasing celebrity. He's basically the OG internet clout chaser. The cast kills it, De Niro completely nails it. Rupert is pathetic and cringe, but you still kinda root for him. Jerry Lewis steps out of his usual comedy zone and just nails it as the tired, annoyed celebrity. Apparently, a lot of his scenes with fans were based on his real life. Sandra Bernhard goes full chaos, and she's hilarious, just super uncomfortable in the best way. Cool behind-the-scenes stuff. Scorsese wasn't even sure he wanted to direct this one, but De Niro pushed for it. Jerry Lewis ad-libbed a lot, especially moments where he's annoyed with weirdos, which he said were totally real for him. Plus, Scorsese was kind of burnt out while making this, so the movie is way more restrained compared to his usual style. Box office flop, critic favorite. Despite costing almost $19 million to make, the movie made less than $3 million in the US. Ouch, but critics, they got it. Over the years, it's now seen as a dude, it's so smart masterpiece. Got some recognition too, BAFTA nominations, it's in the Criterion Collection, the US 1035, and it even shows up on best of all time film lists. Fun facts, saying Rupert Pupkin is like saying that person who'll do anything to be famous. This is one of the only comedies Scorsese has directed, but don't expect easy laughs. The humor here is dark and super awkward. The movie's predictions about reality TV and internet fame are kinda spooky. Where to watch? Right now, you can usually find The King of Comedy on the Criterion Channel, Prime Video, Rental, Apple TV, Max, depending on your region. Bottom line, The King of Comedy just keeps getting more relevant, honestly. It's hilarious in the most uncomfortable way and turns out to be a scary accurate look at the fame-obsessed world we live in. If you haven't seen it yet, add it to your list. Rupert Pupkin isn't just a weirdo from the 80s. He's basically the blueprint for today's fame chasers. Have you seen The King of Comedy? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Movies of the 80s for more of the most beloved and forgotten movies of the 1980s.